Hello, everyone. Welcome
Alright.
in. Welcome in.
So it has been 85 years, but we got
Yes.
together again. And since the last time, I think, well, the major league thing that happened was some very small update of a character, and then 2XKO came out.
Yes, 2XKO was out. I still haven't played, but it looks so much fun.
It is very interesting so far. Although, wait, it's not updating on my thingy. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this capture and see. Oh no, I think it's the capture method thing. There we go. So yes, in the tiny top lower right corner, I'm going to be practicing with Gat while we while we go through the champions, because it's been so long that I believe we were in the middle of Ionian champions, and I don't remember who we got to or what we went over.
I do remember we talked about Ivern. If you remember who Ivern is.
Do I? Oh wait, okay, the tree one.
Yeah, Tree Man.
Big Ant.
Yeah, Big Ant.
Okay.
We also went over Master Yi and Wukong.
Oh yeah, and I think we were saying that Wukong didn't really have all that much. Just kind of like is what it is, and then Yi had some interesting stuff though.
Yeah, and then Yi kind of supplemented Wukong's lack of backstory.
Yeah. Something about the most powerful martial arts, something like that.
Yeah, Wuju style. And that's why it's Wukong, because it used to just be called Kong.
Regular Kong, Wukong.
Wukong!
Woo! Going crazy.
We talked about Yasuo and Yone, the brothers. We talked about Riven, because she was in Noxus.
I believe we went over Riven a little bit.
Yeah, because Riven was the one who actually killed and the Yasuo and Yone's master.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Who was the master? I mean, obviously it's not a character.
He's not in the game. I don't actually remember his name.
Well, yeah, I mean he's dead. So, you know.
The master of the winds of the wind style. Yeah.
Okay. So we got at least that far. I don't believe I think we might have like trailed off a little bit and started talking about like some other characters.
Potentially.
At the end.
I think Yunara was being talked about as well, because I knew like nothing about Yunara. Because I didn't read any of her new lore.
Oh yeah. I think Gat was going over some of the stuff with her. And because there was going to be that update to what's his face?
Xin Zhao?
Yeah.
Yeah, Xin Zhao had his update. I don't think any lore updates happened. I think it was mostly just a model.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Lore update.
Wait, was there lore updates?
Yeah. Well, you got a skin based off of the lore that's going on right now.
What skin?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that's going on with him. It's I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I think it's on the test servers.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called.
So they just announced it. It's not actually out.
Trials of Twilight.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we just got a comic showing the news part of the lore.
Well, if you'd like, you're more than welcome to explain it, because I have not seen it.
Well, where we left off from the last comic, Otacon had just breached the temple place that Yunara was in and all that jazz, and they were going to try and stop whoever. Well, they didn't know it was Otacon, so they're just going to stop whoever's in there. Then I think, if I'm not mistaken, they Yunara and Kennen told Xin Zhao about what actually happened when it came to the Darken and stuff and what actually happened back then. There's not a lot of people know what actually happened. So long story short, they pretty much say the Darken that was kind of trapped in there with her was actually not a Darken, it was an Ascended. It's just obviously Ascendeds were, well, Darkens were, Ascendeds that got,
blood magic corruption.
Yeah, blood magic and corrupted and all that jazz. But yeah, he was actually just an Ascended who was going on and taking out Darken. And so they, for a short while, teamed up to take out a bunch of them. And he was like he was one who took like all the big guys. He took out, I believe, Ross. It showed he fought Aatrox, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He fought the main darkened lady who actually corrupted everybody. I can't remember her name.
What was her name? What was her name? It was Zolani.
Yeah, Zolani. But he got corrupted while fighting her, so he felt himself losing like his humanity. So he asked to be trapped inside of a weapon, and Yunara actually went in there with him in that temple to pretty much just be like his jailer to watch over him. So that's the short story. It's a lot more to it, but that's pretty much just the basis of what happened.
Okay.
And so that seems to be the new character, which is that Ascendant that's going to be coming up. I can't remember his name.
See, I'm always curious on how canon some of these stories are to like the main universe. Because like they've confirmed quote unquote that all the universes are quote unquote canon, just alternate universes. So they made it into like a multiverse where like Star Guardian's part of the multiverse and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
And I'm just like, so I'm kind of curious on how canon it is, because like Xin Zhao is supposed to be in Demacia.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I was talking about this with you at work as well, of like the most convenient way to wrap up a story is to just say that everything in it is real, but I don't know if that's the best thing to do. It reads as lazy to me, but at the end of the day, I mean, it is their stuff to work with. I just feel like they created a major rift by taking out the summon.
Can happen.
Well, yeah, the Summoner's Rift stuff is like gone, but then they have also now entered into the, well, we know everyone likes Arcane thing, so it's just kind of strange to see them try and put all of this stuff together where there is a very specific set of things going on.
Yeah,
that we're supposed to like semi-ignore.
Yeah, because they still haven't clarified what's happening with Hex Tech and all the characters who dealt with Hex Tech. And like what else is it? And like what's going on with oh god, just it's weird. It's just real weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Hi, Reliant, welcome in.
Were we actually fighting or were we training?
Oh, we oh yeah, that's right. I keep going over to the thing. I didn't realize that.
I guess the next step, because I remember we didn't want to go too deep into certain portions because we didn't have like enough time before. But now that we have a little more time, we can talk about a majority of the Ionian champions in the story faction of the Kinku Order and the Shadow Warriors.
Oh. Okay.
So there was actually comics for these, and I do recommend reading them. Oh, good luck, Reliet. So this involves Kane, Kennen, Akali, Jin, Shen, and Zed.
Which one are we starting with?
We're gonna kind of start with a mixture of Shen and Zed because they are where this story starts.
Okay.
Ow. Hi, Cyril. Welcome in. So Shen and Zed were not brothers by blood, but basically saw each other. They grew up together and saw each other as brothers as they went through the thing. Shen's father was the leader of the Kinku Order, and he trained Shen and Zed alongside one another.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, obviously certain resentments did grow, and like they weren't as happy with each other. Like Zed, their ideologies waned because Shen became one of the what is it? I don't remember the name of I don't remember the exact name of it, but Shen basically became the leader of the Kinku Order. And he gained the Spirit Blade and the ability to like peer into the spirit world and traverse the spirit world. Through his beliefs and his training.
Am I allowed to say that he looks like Noob Saibot from Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. Don't worry. He was when was Shen released? When was Shen's release date?
Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong, honestly.
Okay. I'm just making sure because that is exactly who I thought that was, and I was just almost kind of like surprised. I'm not like a Mortal Kombat guy, but that is very
he's called
close.
The Eye of Twilight. That's what he's called.
Oh, okay.
He was released in 2010.
Oh,
So
okay.
a long time ago.
So like, yeah, back when designs like that would be kind of like you couldn't say
they were archetypes. They were archetypes.
Yeah, it was definitely an archetype.
Cool, but yeah, so he became the Eye of Twilight, leads the Kinku Order, and Zed had different ideologies, had different beliefs. Shen was, hey, we must pursue peace and, maintain balance. Zed was, we need to kill every single Noxian who invades our borders.
I mean,
and like violence and kill them all.
Yeah.
Zed was very adamant about being proactive that and going in and going themselves when that was like not really what the Kinku Order did.
Right.
So basically, due to their disagreements, they had a massive falling out. Zed, I can't remember if it was a darken. What was it? Zed, remind me. It was either darken blood or something along those lines that he. Let's see. Oh, it was spirit magic. Okay. So it was spirit magic. It's shadow magic. Which allows him to become, will become basically he can enter shadows. And he can traverse through them and make shadow clones of himself.
Nice. Shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, shadow clone jutsu. But it is it was very corruption, and it was like put more of his like ideologies into more extremes. So, and they obviously they fight now. They do a bunch of aggression against each other. Another thing that they fight against that isn't that they've been fighting that they fought against a Jin as they went in the past. They fought against Jin because Jin is a serial killer.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that.
Yeah. So the funniest thing about Jin is they have not caught Jin like ever.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Jin, part of the reason is Jin's description is he literally looks like an average guy.
Right.
He has no distinguishing features about him. And so
until he put on the mask.
The mask. until like and so it's just like, because between Jin's masterful planning and his just generic looks, they have been unable to capture Jin and hold him down.
That's so bizarre. Because I mean, when you think about the fact that these are like, okay, I don't know what the police force in certain areas it's supposed to be like, but like,
the Kinku Order is basically the police force.
but like,
But,
come on now.
it's wild that they're just unable to catch Jin. He is done because Jin is always like 5 steps ahead of them.
Huh.
Like like Jin is playing chess and they're playing checkers.
So
it's all there is to it.
So one of these times they ought to do like a sub series that's just all of his murders and them trying to catch him. And
I would say they've done, yeah. I would say that'd be definitely interesting, because
I imagine they've probably done it in comics.
Yeah, they've done comics of that kind of stuff. Because there was a time when after they'd split up and had fights, they did work together to attempt to catch Jin again.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, it did not end up working out right.
Yeah.
Due to differing beliefs, obviously. But yeah. But Jin, mass murderer. He's a very artistical murderer.
Right.
He's one of those like murder is art.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jin
Jin is obsessed with the number 4.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, that's one of his big things. Is in the game himself, he only has 4 bullets before he has to reload. A bunch of his stats are 4s. It's Hello Reaper out. And then when he executes an enemy, that enemy takes 4,444 damage.
Oh.
As the execute.
So this is like it's one of those things where they're trying to allude to like the Japanese thing with she and death, right?
I don't know.
It could be.
I actually don't know what that is.
Oh. Well, the number 4 is also the word for death in Japanese.
I actually did not know that.
I think that might be what they're trying to get at there.
Potentially. I think something really funny too is to buy him in the shop. He costs 4,444 blue essence.
That's funny.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait, what does everyone else cost?
Depends on how new or the champion is.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on like the how easy the character is as well.
That's interesting.
I can't really check because I have all the champions except Yunara.
Oh. Yeah.
I have Game Pass, so I can't.
Right.
But yeah, it depends on like character complexity and how new they are. It's like the newest ones are gonna cost 6,300. Yeah. Continuing on like with Jin's murder sprees, one of his famous murder sprees killed everybody in a temple that Hui inhabited.
Mm-hmm.
Hui is another artist. He's depressed because Jin murdered everyone.
Well, fair.
How much do I remember about Hui's background is the question. Hui is a fairly new champion.
All right, let me look at him. Let's see.
He's a very interesting character. He's very annoying when he first came out, I gotta say.
Yeah, he goes about victims of the criminals, like Jin's victims. Let me see.
Wait, what was the name?
My brain. Hui, HW.
Oh, H, right.
Yeah.
I thought we were just saying way.
No, yeah, Hui.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hui was the only survivor of Jin's murder.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's guilt.
Yeah.
You know, there's
know
actually
why Jin murdered?
only 3 champions with H in front of their name.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, after him just being like completely like devastated by Jin, he goes around hunting down Jin and seeking to take care of the victims.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he would be the main character in that spinoff story.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. I think he was able to see emotion. Yeah, he's able to see like emotions through his art and stuff.
Oh.
It's definitely interesting.
Mhm.
Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because yeah, and he could express his vibrant imagination, and his art would like influence the emotions of everyone who like saw it and that kind of stuff
Mhm.
through the magic. Because it could it affected mental and physical of people, and that's why he was sent to the temple to like.
To train it, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Quay is a very interesting character. He is the
He's famous
first.
already.
He is the first champion in League of Legends to have uh 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 or 10 abilities.
What? Did you say
No,
9?
it's more than that. Wait, no, sorry, wait. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10 abilities.
That's crazy.
Uh,
Why?
so how he works is normally each champion has 4 abilities, right? They have their Q, W, E, and then their ultimate R. So what Hui has is he has each ability is a button combination.
Oh.
Except his ultimate. His ultimate is just still R, why he's only has 10.
Alright.
But he has a QQ, he has a QW, he has a QE, and then he has a WW, a WQ, and then a WE, and then an EE, and then an EQ, and then an EW.
So nobody plays him.
Oh no, a lot of people play him. He's really
He's
good.
good.
Like, he's good. He's good.
That's
He is
so crazy.
It's not that hard to. It's not that hard to figure out.
I
Honestly.
mean, I
It
guess
reminded me a lot of.
it's just like a different
yeah.
kind of genre to keep.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting.
Like he's playing his own game.
Yeah, let me see if I can explain his ability. So yeah, okay. So his Q abilities, where it starts with Q, is his damages. His W moves are based off of utility to his allies, and his E abilities are debuffs to the enemy.
Oh.
So if you did a QQ, you just yeet a projectile forward that does a small amount of AoE at the end.
Mm-hmm.
His QW is a long range artillery strike. That does like execute damage. His QE, it sends a large AoE terrain blast forward. That'll explode over time after he throws it. His WQ sends just a straight line forward, kind of like his QE, but what it does is it gives him and all of his allies. His WW gives him and all of his allies sitting inside the radius of it a shield.
Huh.
And then his WE allows him to regain mana when hitting enemies with it.
Interesting.
Yeah. His EQ shoots a projectile forward that will fear the first enemy it hits. His EW is for vision, and if an enemy is standing inside of its small radius, it will root the enemy. And then his EE is an AoE displacement ability, which will throw all the enemies toward.
Huh. So he basically can play like a bunch of different roles.
Yeah,
like at
he's
once.
yeah, kind of. Granted, each ability, like, you can only use each ability has a cooldown based on the initial ability, like the initial button press. So you can't use QQ into QW. You have to select which Q you want to use, which W you want to use, which E you want.
Well, otherwise he'd just be like nearly constantly.
OP.
Yeah,
he'd be spamming constantly otherwise.
That would not be plausible.
It's kind of weird. let's see. But yeah, that's kind of way he just kind of like tries to help people where he can. After being traumatized himself.
He's surprisingly not the first character to do that.
Yeah.
The only other character I know that does that is another character from Smite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's his name again?
Wait.
Merlin. That's his name.
Oh, to have like a bunch of different combinations just for the same abilities.
There's like one ability turns into 3 when you.
Yeah.
I could see that for Merlin. For sure. Just for a master magician type.
And then going back to Zed and Shen. So next we have we have either members of we have their protege. We have Zed, one of Zed's people, Kane. We've talked about Kane before. I don't know if you remember us talking about him.
I feel like we mentioned him or something.
He was the guy with the scythe who had like the darkened scythe. The guy who had Rost in his scythe, where he'd become like a shadow assassin or the darkened. Like you got to pick once you got into game, like after a certain number of enemies.
Okay. Yeah, I think I do remember him.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like so we've already mostly gone over him. Take over the darkened, maybe not. He also has shadow magic. That's why he's Shadow Assassin Kane. Then we have Shen's protege, Akali. Akali is one of the poster children of League.
Yeah. the KDA one. The one that I hear of, without even really playing the game or anything. I've heard some of the music as well.
Personally, I love Akali's character. I hate playing her. She's not like insanely hard, but she's more mechanical knowledge than I have to use with her. Because her abilities are at least a little complicated on like how to do their combos. But in the lore, she is Shen's protege, like who he's training up. Unfortunately, she is like in the middle of Shen and Zed's ideologies, which is interesting. Because he's seeing his little protege like start going kind of towards the route that his best friend took. But like he's not, but like she hasn't like actually crossed those lines. Which is still interesting to me. Like it's always been shown that she's willing to learn, but she feels like she still needs. Because she grew up in the war-torn Ionia, and like the being like, hey, we need to protect these people. Like she's not like the murder everyone type of thing like the Zed is. But she's like, hey, we can't stand by and do nothing. Like
which makes sense. Not okay, honestly, because I understand the anger of wanting to, lash out against the rest of them, but ultimately what that does is it creates an environment where, I mean, once you've killed everyone, who is there to listen? Does that really help them as much when they're dead? It doesn't change ideology to kill people, honestly. Then, you may as well be, Jin. May as well just indiscriminately murder people for the art of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because so she like at the end, like in her actual like biography, because a lot of the story happened before she abandoned. She actually did end up abandoning the Kinku Order, but she still holds on to every single lesson, everything she learned from Shen, which is why she's still like there. But she is still fervent in defending from the enemies, but she's definitely not going into the corruption that Zed is fully pulling off with. She's still being that assassin, like, so she's like that middle ground, which is good. Let me see.
Wait, so are they both her protege, or is she one of their proteges? Hold on.
So she is Shen's protege. But she left the Kinku Order to go be an assassin, like she was trained to be.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so she's still going around killing Noxians, but
Mhm.
she is not following the same path as Zed.
Yeah. Just a little bit more
Yeah.
sensible about it. Makes sense.
Yeah. Did she join? Wait, did she actually join the Order of the Shadow? Because I think title is like Fist of the Shadow, so she might be part of Zed's crew. See, we learn new things every day.
Yeah.
Okay, she was okay. Wait, okay, yeah, because she doesn't like okay, so she doesn't like Zed because Zed killed her father.
Right. That'll do it.
So she has rescue. She, like during searching for Jin, she has found and rescued Zed and worked with Zed, but she still hates him.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I definitely like Akali's character a lot. I love her a lot. And see her ponytail works, and it's a way that it's not like a paintbrush like Yasuo.
You just have this like
I hate
this
it.
thing
It's
against
so
it.
bad.
So funny.
It's so bad. Like hers is smaller and it actually like flows properly.
Mm-hmm.
Where Yasuo's is just a giant paintbrush that doesn't.
It is funny seeing
think
it in game though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the game actually looks good. To me,
I will never stand with you guys on that opinion.
No, I'm sorry. In game, by that I mean 2XEO. I don't know
Oh,
about
yeah,
the actual.
I still don't
League.
like it. I still don't like it.
It's
yeah.
it is at least iconic to him. But then also I'm also very familiar with
Hey,
a
good night,
character
Reaper.
that looks exactly like that to me because
No, that's fair.
Mitsurugi in Soul Calibur also has like one of those giant big old paintbrush ponytails.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so next is the last character of the Kinku Order that we have in League,
Okay.
and his name is Kennen.
just
So
Right. I see.
so Kennen is a Yordle. Do you remember us talking about
Oh.
Yordles?
You know, yeah, I do. Yeah. There was one that was just like the hero. Poppy.
Yep, Poppy was one of them. Heimerdinger's another one of
Heimer.
them.
Yeah, I've seen him in action.
Yeah.
Fate unknown, I guess.
Yeah, no. So technically, so in Yordle fashion lore, whenever a Yordle quote unquote dies, they just get sent back to Bandle City because they're immortal in their spirit.
Oh yeah. We also talked about Kled. Kled is
Kled.
hilarious.
Interesting character.
Yeah. But Kennen is the longest member of the Kinku Order because obviously Yordles are immortal; they live
Right.
forever, basically. Kennen was there when the Kinku Order was founded.
Oh.
He was a founding member of the Kinku,
So
and
he's
he is
the only
known
Yordle?
as the Heart of the Tempest.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's a lightning. Yeah, he's a lightning ninja, and dear God, does his model need an update?
Oh. Uh-oh. He looks cool
Yeah,
though.
remember he telling you about the Yanara stuff
Mm-hmm.
in the comic back, like they explained what happened with the darkness stuff. He was there when they were sealing the Dargan thing, so he's that old. He's
Okay,
really,
that.
I mean, like, yeah, immortal.
Sorry, I was looking at the skins. The karate one looks ridiculous.
That is
That is terrible.
Oh, they're so bad.
Like-
It's so bad.
Like, you know, nothing against the artist at the time, but geez, that like,
looks like it's supposed to be an Alvin and the Chipmunks.
yeah, no, that one's
So
crazy.
those I would say those skins, those first ones you were looking at,
Mhm.
they were all designed before we knew what Yordles.
Oh, so they didn't have like
Before Yordles had a, yeah, before
like a
Yordles
consistent
had like
model.
yeah.
huh? I mean, I guess I can tell because that's crazy. Like, yeah, no, it's not as bad as the Poppy one. Like
Yeah.
nothing beats
Yeah.
that one, but
Nothing beats
No,
that.
yeah,
It's
nothing
like-
beats Lollipoppy. Nothing beats
It's-
Lollipoppy and just pure horror.
it's like coming close a little bit though. Like something about the way the arms are. It also, that's not a karate stance. Like I don't think that's that's like a form that
It's a
happens in
yoga
karate.
pose.
That's yeah, all right. Well,
Hello, Ina.
it's still
Also,
he's
AI
cool.
generated.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I mean, I guess at this point it's just like old.
Mm.
But yes.
Yeah. But yeah, he works with Shen to protect the fragile harmony of Ionia.
Mhm.
And there's not much to his story. It's literally.
Just
Let me see,
that.
how long even is his story? Okay, it's a decent page. But yeah, it's not really too much of like his like own story.
Right. Or just like his involvement in other people's stories.
Yeah,
like
because
in the
it talks
overall.
about how he ran into the Kinku,
Mhm.
and then how he just kind of joined them.
Right.
Yup, and then now it's like, oh, New Age has tested Kennen. New Age of disruption and violence has thrown Ionia into chaos. Come what he may, he will protect the fractured Kinku order. And I'm like,
All right. I guess he will.
I think I've only seen Kennen make an appearance in one cinematic though.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a point in which they're going to like start forgetting that people exist, but
Well, he's in the
Yeah.
newer comics.
Is he in the
So,
newer
I mean,
comics? That's good.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
in. He's
We
in.
would
in
hope.
all-
We would hope he would be in the comics.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least give people like something.
He looks super cool in it too. Honestly, you can see him with his
Mhm.
hoodie off. He looks super cool.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they're doing people justice in like different formats because obviously you're going to have some characters fall by the wayside in a game that's this big. Like that's
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
natural. But
Yeah.
Some more than others.
more than others. I still find it very fascinating that you could have a lore for a character and then just delete it and then say like,
Yeah.
okay, well, there,
Ladies and
it's just gone now.
Shaco.
Shaco. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Because that's so bizarre to me. Because you can have a character
Well-
that looks interesting and then was interesting,
Nothing.
but like now isn't.
Well, yeah, it's kind of because the thing is though, it all happened when they just nixed the entire storyline of Summoners,
Yeah.
and he's just a character they never gave new to
hmm
because they kind of just didn't know what to do with him, I guess.
Yeah.
Christ.
But like to just highlight the whole thing and hit delete, like, okay, that just seems odd. Like maybe come up with a compromise here and there, put him somewhere, put him in the order, make him like you can even change people's factions or something if you really want to.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. Next up we have two of the members of Ionia who are like on the front lines, I guess, of who
Mhm.
they are. We have Irelia is one of the main ones we're going to talk about.
Oh,
Aurelia is a blade dancer. She with her dancing magic stuff, she can make blades spin.
oh.
So Aurelia, she basically when her land was invaded, she took on the role of becoming like the people's savior and proving herself as a resistance leader and being a figurehead. So because she was she didn't want it initially, but she was brought into it just because of who she was and what she could do.
Mhm.
But yeah, her because she was like just gonna be part of it. And let me see. That's also how she got like her outfit and stuff because that's like her resistance outfit or whatever.
Right. Hold on,
Which
let
is
me pull
also
it up.
kind of wild. She was barely 14 when she like started fighting everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was young. She
yeah.
was like that was like she's not 14 now.
Yeah. Well, she wouldn't be the only
Yeah.
child soldier in this game, so
Yeah.
you know.
Well, she is also the person who cut off Swain's arm.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so she defended them against Swain. She's the reason Swain made a deal with the demon to get her arm, to like
Mhm.
get that his arm done. Um yes, she's also one of the the clan of the Navori,
Mhm.
which also has an item in League called Navori Quick Blades, which is just a little fun little fact. Uh
Oh.
but yeah, so let's see. Uh,
I do see a
almost
bunch of
3
blades
years.
floating around her.
Yeah, she always has those blades flying around her. What they do with them is many different.
Right.
She was also unfortunately part of the Sentinel, the Ruination event in the League client where they gave her a Sentinel skin.
Oh.
The story that is really annoying and brutal to listen to.
Wait, what about it?
Just how it's super inconsistent
Oh.
and the
Right.
story kind of sucked.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. And even though she's still like this figurehead who is leading and defending her people, she still just wishes to dance.
That's fair.
Like she didn't want to be like she wanted to defend her people, but she didn't want to be like this great leader. And it's oh, everyone in Ionia basically knows who she is though at this point.
Mhm.
Cause she's so yeah, her resistance for around 3 years since so she was like around 14, so she was around so she's closer to around like 17 to 20. So she's somewhere between the age of like 17 to 20, I think, at this point in the league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um and then next up along with her, we have Karma. Karma is the literal spiritual embodiment of Ionia made flesh kind of.
Mhm.
So let me see. Let me see. It's yeah. So she's the living embodiment of an ancient Ionian which is like like the guardian spirit of Ionia. Um so karma is well okay the karma is like birthed as people, and then when she like after a certain age they like the person begins to get images, and like the spirit starts to like manifest in them
Mhm.
after a certain time period. And once like people realize like this kind of happens, like she gets taken away by monks and like made to be the divine leader that the spirit was brought to be. um yeah, it's interesting because like so she like if it like when Ionia's not doing so good, like her spirit also wavers,
Mhm.
and like she can feel like the pain on like the pain of the landing stuff.
Oh.
um yeah, she was like before she fully became like Karma, and like the Darha, the girl who became Karma,
Mhm.
is like she was just like so scared, and like she was just like not sure she could live up to doing that, and how could she be that,
Yeah.
the classic.
But she didn't get turned
um
into it like Mr. Ent.
yeah. Like the thing is though, like they've been like so like the lands have been for kind like not perfectly but generally peaceful, but like due to the war it's like the soul and the power was just like pain, and like she just feels so much like she feels the struggles of the people and
Mhm.
like agonizing it. And so she's like now it's like normally the spirit is supposed to be like passive and like peace driven. No, karma is like, all right, no, we can't do this. My people are literally dying. they are being slaughtered, and a lot of worse things.
Yeah.
And so she's stepped up to like go and continue. Like the spirit has like drived her to like push and defend her people.
Okay.
Yes.
And now that even after the war, she's still pushing on to try and do her best to have the peace and stuff.
I mean, she seems nice. I don't know why everyone keeps calling her a bitch.
Wait, what's wrong with her?
Sorry, I'm just making a stupid joke about the song. Anyway.
Oh.
But still. Seriously, though, some of her designs are like some of the best I've seen, I feel like.
Yeah, no, Karma is really, really well designed. She's
cool.
actually she's an enchanter support in the bot lane.
Mm-hmm.
So her main priority is shields. And that's literally like her main thing is just shielding allies. She has like tethers that can root enemies. But her ultimate is literally like she gets her ultimate from the beginning of the game. Her ultimate is literally just augments one of her abilities to make them strong.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, so like her Q instead of just being a small projectile at the end of its range, it turns into a big AoE. Her her tether will heal her on cast and on land, and then her shield it becomes a giant AoE shield instead of a single target.
That's cool.
I love playing Karma, but she's not the best unless you have an ADC who knows what they're doing.
Right. And how often does that happen?
We won't talk about that. But yeah, the speed. That's all. Another character is not. I think he's also technically fighting on the front lines, but I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't know an insane amount of Lee Sin's backstory.
Lee Sin?
Lee Sin.
Oh, Lee Sin.
Yeah. Lee Sin, one of the LGBTQ members of of the roster.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was more confirmed recently than previous. But Lee Sin was a fighter who tried to go master an ancient martial art. He basically took on a dragon spirit into his body, and the power was so strong of the dragon spirit that it took his sight.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, like his body could not properly handle it, and then so like his eyes basically died.
Right.
But he has become a master of his martial art, and he is insanely good. Which one of the biggest jokes of League of Legends is why can Lee Sin be blinded by Teemo's blinding dart?
Oh,
because he's already blind.
Oh,
why does blinding mess him up?
I mean, that is a good point. Unless the dart makes a sound, I don't know.
But yeah, he grew up in a temple. Decided he didn't want to waste time, so he left. Traveled around. He did eventually travel to Freljord, where he met Udyr, which is another spirit shaman guy. And who wields like the powers of multiple different spirits. And it's highly implied that they're gay for each other.
All right. Highly implied is funny.
Highly implied.
Because I mean, you know, obviously how the internet can be, because even if they wanted them to be, they would be. But if it's implied by the game itself, then that means they are.
Well, see, the reason why it's been so hard to declare characters gay and stuff is Tencent.
Oh, right. Chinese company.
Which is why for a long period of time, a lot of characters implied to be gay, like Vi and Caitlyn.
Yeah,
they were only for the longest time until maybe
Jesus.
No. It was like till like 5 years ago, I think, or something. Which
well, no, sorry, I was just thinking of a scene that happened in Arcane.
You know, I know.
A really long scene, honestly.
But yeah,
all things considered,
I wanted it to be longer.
And then there was also Leona and Diana. They're also some of the gay people. And there's also definitely more recently, like I think the first league champion that they were officially like LGBTQ about was actually like where they basically straight up said it was Nico.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
Hmm.
basically said that because in her story it said that she was like romantically interested in Nidalee,
Oh, okay.
which it never actually Nidalee never took her up on. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how those two characters know each other because I mean
yeah.
we haven't gone over.
Yeah, we haven't
Nidalee
gotten
or
that far. We haven't
Nico,
gotten that
but
far. But yeah, so it's like so like these guys were just kind of implied gay for a while.
hmm
It's I don't think it's ever still fully set out, but after Lee Sin traveled back from the Freljord
hmm
with Udyr, they found that Noxus had already invaded and occupied multiple parts of Ionia. Um, the like monks from all over have been like holding up at the holy monastery that Lee Sin trained at.
hmm
Yeah, and then Lee Sin invoked his dragon spirit when he tried to do it, and that's when his like eyes like just like gone.
Wow.
He did stop a bunch of invaders before he lost his sight, but it was brutal. It was brutal.
It is funny though, because like his main outfit sort of makes him look like a bad guy in a kung fu movie. but the rest of them make him look like a hero in a kung fu movie. Except
Yeah.
except maybe not the Godfist one. That seems vaguely villainous. But maybe it's just because I've watched Avatar. And there was a character who was bad who looked like that. But
Are you talking about Sparky Boom Boom Man?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was awesome though.
Oh. But he's still not fully mastered the dragon spirit, but he is always working on it.
hmm
The dragon is disgustingly powerful.
I kind of like that heaven scale one where he's got like the dragon arms and claws and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
The funny part about the dragon scale skin line is they're supposed to be dragons who are disguising themselves as humans to visit like the Chinese New Year festival or whatever.
But he wouldn't have to disguise because he's actually got one in there.
Yeah. Well, no. The character skins. Those characters are supposed to be dragons
all of
disguised as humans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The skin line is supposed to be dragons disguised as humans, and I'm just like, but bro has dragon feet. What are you talking about?
Yeah, cool disguise.
Yeah, cool disguise, man. That's a great disguise.
Uh-huh.
Disguise.
Really working.
Oh. Wait, shoot, control shift. I closed the wrong. There we go. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's a majority of the Ionian characters.
Mhm.
We have a few left. And they are some of the Vastaya. Did we talk about what Vastaya were?
If we did, I don't remember.
Vastayans are ancient races of animal people, basically. So all like the animal like all the ones that are like people and animals kind of like mixed together. Those are all the Vastaya, but they're different like branches of Vastaya. And then there's only one who's technically different, which they are known as the Vastai Shirei, which is what Nico is, which is like the most ancient version of the Vastaya and like the most pure, but the pure of the bloodline or whatever.
Okay.
I'll explain Nico when we come around.
All right.
But the first Ionian Vastaya we'll go over is Ari.
Oh.
Like the original poster girl.
Right. Yeah. Pikachu number 1.
Pikachu number 1. So
Seriously.
Ari is a fox-like Vastaya. She can manipulate emotions, consume their essence, see memories and insights of each soul she consumes.
Mm-hmm.
She travels the world in search of her ancestors while trying to replace her soul memories with ones of her own.
Okay.
Because she after a certain period of time, she did not like. She ended up realizing what she was doing was like she hated what she was doing, and like she hated just getting memories of all these people, and like she had like none of her proper own.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. So she was like originally she was basically just like very feral, and like
Oh,
didn't really have any like she didn't really have any like I guess like what am I trying to think of? Like she just like lived based off of her impulse,
yeah. I was gonna
like
say on
just preying
autopilot,
on yeah, just preying around on everything that was around her,
on
basically that she
instinct, I
could.
guess.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. I'm trying to remember because I was like, I don't think I've read Ari's way through. I just kind of like know stuff here and there.
Right.
um. She was more drawn to humans over time as she was. Just like who they are and what they are, and like she could like when one of them was injured by an arrow she could feel the life seeping away, but since she knew nothing of the instincts of a predator, she savored the spirit essence leaving his body, and through it gained brief flashes of his memories, the lover he had lost in battle, the children he had left behind when he became north. And Ari subtly pushed his emotions from fear to sorrow to joy, and comforted him with visions of a sun-soaked meadow as he died.
Huh.
So and like so now like after that interaction is she like became more human. She could speak human, she could speak like speak human words. She could
Mhm.
understand them. And she was just like, I have to leave this like ice fox pack that I have,
Wow.
and like go figure out what she's doing. But at that point she was still very predatory.
Mhm.
She was fascinated with mortals. Mortals are fascinated with her. Because you know she's beautiful, sexy fox lady.
Yeah.
Uh, many people were many people like on that.
But of course,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure nine-tailed foxes uh
yep.
in myth
That's
have
the
that appearance
archetype.
to, yeah,
That's the archetype she stood in.
Mhm.
But eventually, over time, she did end up seeing herself how the mortals ended up seeing her, because you know if she keeps feeding on enough, they're gonna be like, oh my god, she's killing people.
Right.
And so now like she saw that she was a bit of a monster, and she actually fell in love with an artist that she drained.
Huh.
Like he offered his own life essence to her, uh and like so she fell in love with him. He fell in love with her. He let her drain him, uh and then she like that day she's just kind of being like she is, and then when she like fully drained her lover, she kind of like crashed out, and that's when she
Yeah.
like decided to after she basically killed him from draining him too much, she was just like, oh dang,
It
I'm
should have been me.
crazy. It should have been me, not him, me.
Not fair.
But so now she's just kind of trying to go make like try and get more pure memories, and like get herself out of that hunger and that predatory sense,
Mhm.
create her own love. Wow.
Yeah. And then she went on to be used in every bit of promotional material humanly possible.
Exactly, because
And
who doesn't love a sexy fox lady?
I still don't know what she does in the game. Actually,
Okay,
I know she has a
so
charm thing. That's about all I know.
yeah, so she basically just has like, you know, fox abilities.
Yeah.
She has big spirit orb, which she throws forward and then it comes back. On the
Oh.
way back, it does true damage.
Mhm.
Her W gives her movement speed and shoots out three little fox fire.
Huh.
And her ultimate is literally just multiple dashes.
Huh.
And the
So
dash is like a dash resets every time she gets a kill or an assist.
that's interesting because
Yeah.
they adapted that really well into 2XKO actually, including
Yeah.
I think the returning the Foxfire thing and how she has like 3 of them floating next to her.
Yeah, those 3 little foxfires. Yeah.
Interesting. And then she's
I
got.
see one of you. I see one of you playing her.
Yeah, no, I'm just running around as her. She does have the dashes. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure one of her. Yeah, one of her ults is the charm thing.
I do
Yeah.
like when she does do that ult. You can like it affects different characters a different way.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I like how it actually still affects Blitzcrank, even though he's a robot.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But you know,
Is he a
like you
robot
said,
or
who
is he
doesn't love?
X-Tech?
Everybody loves Fox.
Whoa.
Who made him?
We don't know. That's the problem.
Don't know anymore.
None of us know anymore. But yeah, so she's the first, like one of the first Messiahs, I think, to show up in the game.
Mm-hmm. What are the other ones?
And then well, we have the first ones, or just in general.
Oh, just in general.
The other 2 Ionian ones we're gonna talk about, because I think these are the only other 2 in Ionia at this moment. Is Zaya and Rakan.
Oh,
They are my favorite characters.
we
And, like
I think we went over them a little bit. Yeah.
What? Well, okay. My computer is having an aneurysm.
Oh,
This
right.
with my bar. Okay, there we go.
Right.
Zaya and Rakan are lovers.
Mm-hmm.
They are. We have Rakan and Zaya. What is her? Is she the rebel? Yeah, her, and she's the rebel. So Zaya is very I would say grumpy.
Right.
But she is a revolutionary waging war against like Ionia in general to like give her people, the Vestians, the rights they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Because specifically her tribe, because just their tribe is dying off. They're the birds. I don't know if you know, there's like they're based on that lore of the 2 one-winged birds.
I'm not familiar with that actually.
Let me see if I can look it up.
Yeah, so far all I know is that I think I was asking you at some point what some of your favorite characters were, and you said these 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it has the 2 the Jian is mythical creatures from Chinese mythology that only have 1 eye and 1, and they're both imperfect. They're born imperfect and require a partner. And they attach and become a single bird, functioning and flying together to survive. The pairing symbolizes like deep love, eternal companionship, and dependence and teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're designed after. They are they each have their own 1 wing that they're like are their capes kind of things. They do function actually as wings.
That's cool.
But they each like their tribe each only has 1 kind of like get that kind of stuff. Rakan, it was not necessarily a revolutionist at first until before he met Zaya. He was his name had been synonymous with wild festivals, uncontrollable parties, and anarchic music.
Right.
He was a showman.
He was a party guy.
Yeah. But once he left, once he met Zaya, he left that life behind and joined her cause.
Mm-hmm.
And they're freeing Ionian's wild magic to restore the Vestian's birthright.
Okay.
It's really cool. They've done multiple things. They've in one of the cinematics they fought off against Zed, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like specific stories, like what, like I could go a little more in depth on how they met, but it was basically there was like they went through a party and like Rakan fell in love with the fact that she wasn't in love with him on first gaze.
Right. I feel like I've seen many stories that start that way. And it's just like, it's so funny because it's like, hey, everyone's in love with me, but you aren't. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Oh, okay.
But like he fell in love with Zaya and her cause. And so
Mhm.
he like completely gave up that life to like join her in like trying to rescue their people. Let me see. Doo-doo-doo.
See, my next question is
Uh,
why are they not in 2XKO? Because that would
God,
be
I
perfect.
wish.
Because
That's what I'm
could have
saying.
it's literally a 2-person thing. Like I think you said that they can recall together too.
Yeah, that's one of their unique things is that if you one of you starts a recall, as long as you click a recall next to them, you can leave immediately as their.
That's funny.
It's so cool. So it's literally like I'll be like start my recall in the bush while when my friend's finishing killing the wave, and then he'll just join me in the bush all of a sudden and he's gone.
Yeah,
Just pop gone.
that's funny.
Oh,
I don't know.
but yeah,
There's so many things that
yeah.
they could play off of that with this game, and
Yup,
I feel like
yup.
it would be a gigantic waste if they didn't. Like, I don't know. They'll also have to release them at the same time though, and I feel like that would be kind of hard for
Yes.
them.
But they could have just been two of the first characters.
I mean, that's
Just
true.
like put them in,
That's true.
put them in. Because like Zaya's a ranged fighter and Rakan is a melee.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Rakan has built-in knockups and all that kind of stuff. Rakan also has a charm.
Mhm. Maybe they wanted to test it out
so,
with. I mean, very clearly they've been going for popular characters. It's not as though they aren't popular. I just mean, the fact that they put Ari in there is very obvious. So,
mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the fact that they put Alawi in there means they were trying to go for some variety.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh, I wish. Oh, Saribot has deleted.
Best spot ever.
But
It
yeah,
does that so automatically.
Yeah. The worst part is their story hasn't been like fleshed out past their meeting and stuff
Oh, yeah.
for the most part, other than like that one cinematic they had, which is kind of sad. But it's like they are like Zaya is this like meticulous planner, always is prepared for stuff. Rakan's this kind of laid back fun guy. Who's definitely arrogant. He is very arrogant.
Yeah.
Very arrogant, very full of himself. Still is. Even after he left that life behind. Why is my Spotify music so hot loud? Why did it get so loud all of a sudden?
I don't know. The hidden keyboard shortcuts.
No, not even. I didn't even press anything. There's this one song just became really loud.
Oh, right. Happens.
But just their interactions in the game made me like fall in love with their characters. Let me see. Let me see. So that I don't butcher the lines. I don't care about AI. Leave me alone.
Oh. I think in order to you can actually put -AI in Google searches to make it stop, but otherwise you have to do like an extension.
Yeah, well, no, it's when I type into no, it's literally when I typed into Google AI stuff, and I'm like, no.
Oh yeah, no, they keep doing like this tooltip of like, hey, use this mode. Like, no, hey, why don't you die? And I'll use Bing. Like, genuinely, I have come so close to actually unironically switching to Bing after all that. It's just like I've always hated Bing, but at least it's not AI.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
But yeah, some of the like voice lines together are like when you move, Rakan's like, all right, let's go this way or that way. Zaya says stick to the plan, and Rakan's like, we have a plan? And it's like, we always have a plan. Huh, really?
I guess he didn't.
There's a line that Zaya says, ugh, I hate everyone today. Rakan's like, I know what'll make you feel better. And then together they just say murdering everyone.
Oh. You know what? Fair.
Rakan's at one point's like, "Hey, I have a plan." She responds, "You have a plan?" Rakan's like, "Yeah, I'll go on instinct." And Zai's just like, "That's the opposite of a plan. What are you doing?" Their voice lines together are just so good, and they have and the ah
And that could
ah.
all be in this game.
It could just give it to me. Give me it.
Hey, maybe by the time you're able to actually play, maybe they'll be in
have
there.
them in
Who
the
knows?
game. No, they're
I
not
heard
gonna
that.
be.
I heard that Teemo's next though.
Oh, they're putting Teemo in next. Is he
Yeah,
another zoner?
I don't know.
Dude, I'm ready for Teemo to have a blind and then you just not be able to auto attack him.
Oh, yeah, just
It's gonna be the
flashbangs the whole
most
screen.
annoying. Yeah, it's gonna be so annoying. Oh, that
It
sucks.
does the Valorant PNG flashbang.
Oh my gosh. So bad. So bad. But yeah, they complement one each other in the lore.
Mhm.
It's so good. I love them so freaking much.
So are they the
I
only
need
other
more.
two in?
Ionia Vestias, yes,
Uh-huh.
those were the last of the Ionian champions.
Oh,
Actually, wait,
okay.
no, we have one more. We have one more I
Oh, one
forgot
more?
about.
Who?
Because we already talked about Varus, the two gay men, the two gay men, which is the darken with the bow.
Uh-huh. Right.
The last Ionian champion we have, I believe, is Syndra.
Syndra. I feel like I've heard that one
Yeah.
before. I don't know the context. Oh,
So
wait. No, wait. Did we talk about her a little bit before?
Maybe I might have off mentioned something about her.
Yeah.
But so Syndra, she's kind of alone in her information and stuff.
Oh wait, no, there's
Like-
just a character that looks a lot like her.
Oh, okay.
I think I know what happened here. Because there
Which
is
one did you
a
think about?
there was somebody that we went over that looked like kind of like a dark mage that got like a rework.
LeBlanc,
I think so.
most likely. Yeah. So basically the short of her lore was she is an ungodly powerful mage.
Oh,
Like
cool.
she is extremely strong. Even when she was a little child,
She looks
she
strong.
she terrified like the village elders and everyone she came across, just how powerful she was. So she was brought to a temple to, quote unquote, learn to like control herself.
Mhm.
Her emotions, all like learn to control her emotions stuff, because like to control her powers, because like when she's angry and stuff, her powers go boom 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 boom,
Oh.
volatile, explosive. So basically after that she was like taken to the temple, basically they were just kind of holding her back. Like she thought she thought they were helping her train and get stronger. No, they were suppressing her power.
Right.
And she did not like that. She got pissed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because she was like, oh, where I'm supposed to grow and get control and get strength. She felt weakened instead, which is why she was like kind of pissed. And then when she realized that they were like doing that, she just blew up and just like destroyed the temple that she was in.
Right.
all the people in there that she was there, she were dead. Everyone on that island gone except for her.
Oh. That
Yeah.
seems a little excessive.
Yeah. The only person who like was able to like quell her anger and stuff and like stop her power was the spirit of Ionia, Karma.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It was and it like the spirit of Ionia basically dragged her underground and like put her into a magical slumber to sleep.
Okay.
And so she was just under the ground for a long time.
Well, she got sealed away anyway.
Yeah. And Syndra was woken up by some people who did come from the place that she used to from the temple she destroyed. Some people came to kill her.
Mm.
Some hoped that she would help against Noxus because they woke her up during the Noxus, being like, some of them wanted to kill her, some were like, help us against Noxus, and then she killed them all.
Oh,
she killed everyone who was there.
Whoops. Hey,
Like
don't wake her up.
Syndra is evil.
That doesn't sound like she has much of an allegiance to anybody either. Just kind of like,
no,
I
she has
wanna
allegiance
destroy
to
things.
herself. She has allegiance to herself. She basically is gonna kill anyone who tries to control her.
You know what? That is fair. So
Yep.
that doesn't sound like much of a team player.
Yup. She's very, 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 very strong though.
Does
Just the
that
sheer fact
reflect
that the
in the
Ione-
game?
Yes,
Okay.
kind of. So she is a mage that has scaling abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So her abilities get stronger and bigger after she
Oh.
gains a certain number of stacks. But it's not like she can indefinitely scale. She only gets like one scaling per ability.
Yeah.
But it still scales. She can do a lot of damage really fast. She has a stun, which is really nice. Which she basically just throw if you get enough orbs on the ground, you can basically just one shot any weaker character.
Wow.
Yeah. Because if they don't avoid your stun, they're kind of just dead.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my favorite things to do with her though is there's a game mode called Earth Ultra Rapid Fire. I think I mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
But basically, you have no cooldowns. You have you have basically like 90% reduced cooldowns. You have infinite mana. So one of her abilities, you can grab you can grab like small and medium monsters and minions.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just kind of grab them, drag them, and throw them to deal damage.
That's funny.
So if you start in Earth, if you start with her grab ability, you could take the buff from the blue buff, which is like the one of the junglers camps. You can literally just drag it all the way into lane and just throw it on enemies. It's so funny to do.
That seems silly.
It is really silly. It's one of my favorite things to do. But she's
yeah.
not a hard mage to play. She's very simple, but she's very strong. She's a very good control mage.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people like to make jokes because she's has floating balls around her.
Right. But
she
of
has
course,
she has that beach skin too, where they just turn to like beach balls.
Yeah. I was gonna say she doesn't have a dunking.
I do like.
One.
I would say I do like a lot of the skins she has. Yeah, she doesn't have really any dunking abilities though.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like because she doesn't like throw it like a normal basketball or anything.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, the beach. I personally like using the skin because I like the beach balls and it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's like all the Ionian champions. Do you have any questions about any of the Ionian champions or any of their like relations with each other?
So, how does the war progress, or do we know that, or is it like?
So the war is over.
Okay.
The war is over. It did leave a lot of the lands ravaged, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it do I know exactly how it ended? Not entirely.
Right.
But yeah, it was I think they ended up winning Ione. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, because I was just wondering if it was like a backstory war or like a current thing that
it's
still
develops. Current with some it's like the most current historical moment.
Right.
But it is ended, but it is the most current moment.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Noxian invasion was repelled. They gained some coastal territories, but yeah, they lost Ionia lost Galrin, Navori, and Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I was also wondering is like is this faction related to anyone else other than Noxus? more closely, or is it like did they have allies in the war? Like what went on
No,
there?
the only but Ionia is one of the largest land masses.
Uh-huh.
Like sectioned land masses other than Noxus. Yeah, because Ionia is its own entire island section.
Hmm.
I can kind of real quick. Come on, I hate when it does this. Let me click things. You can kind of look in the group chat, and that's like a screenshot of like the areas.
Okay.
And like the only areas that are really bigger than Ionia are Noxus, Freljord, and Shurima.
Okay. Right, you mentioned failure before. I just sort of like
Yeah.
went with it because I was just thinking like, yeah, failure, yeah, okay, but I don't know what that is. But now I
Basically
see
the
it.
Icelands. It's
Oh,
the
okay.
Icelands.
So like where?
Very, very brutal.
Oh, I think you said we're not going to go over Freljord because it's in one of the side stories.
No, it was the Shadow Isles.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really want to go over the lore of the Shadow Isles because that's the Ruination game.
Okay, yeah.
Because we already I know you want, I know because we already went over Demacia, and Demacia also had. Oh wait, actually, sorry, no, yes, Song of Nunu. I didn't want to go into Nunu.
Okay.
At all.
So does that take place in Freljord?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of actually, because I saw a lot of ice, and so I figured that takes place there.
Honestly, I'd recommend playing Song of Nunu before we go talk Freljord.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know when you'd want to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to say, because like you'll learn some things. Like, because like I know when playing Song of Nunu, I was like, oh my god, that's that, and then oh my god, that's that, and I'm like, oh.
See,
but I also kind of want to see how an opinion is from someone who plays the game first and then learns the lore.
Okay. See, I think I had sort of locked in my head that the first one I'm going to play is Mage Seeker, just because that sort of side story looked interesting, and then probably the one in the Shadow Isles, with the Ruined King, I believe.
Yeah.
But I do believe that one that we could go over that is sort of relevant to like this dichotomy between stories of Arcane and the actual lore, it would probably be Piltover, because I'm still curious, like what is it like in the actual game? Because everybody can sit here and say like, oh, Vi and Caitlyn and Jinx and stuff, and my idea of them is still how they were in the show, but I want to know how they were in the game, and I don't even know if they were like actually important characters to that region in the I literally have no idea, like if a Piltover story should have been even starring these characters. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Did it seem like a weird pick when they announced Arcane?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Those were definitely the characters that needed to be the main characters.
Okay. well, good then.
There was some characters that should have made appearances that didn't, which is the hard part.
Yeah.
But those are definitely like the good main characters.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to know it from the perspective of the actual game.
I was looking at playtimes for the games. So Song of Nunu is about a 6-hour gameplay experience.
Okay.
Well, the Mage Seeker looks to be about 11 to 13 hours.
Whoa, wow.
And then the Ruin King is, if you focus on the main objectives, takes about 25 hours.
Really?
If you just want to like do the main objective.
I'm shocked.
If you're looking to 100% Ruin King, it sounds like it's about 46, 47 hours.
Man. These are the people they laid off.
Yeah,
They were like putting
well, no, no, no.
crazy work
So-
in there.
So the thing is though, these aren't even made by Riot affiliated companies necessarily.
Oh, they aren't?
No,
I thought that was a
these
whole
were games
system.
Are part. No, so these games were part of a thing called Riot Forge,
Yeah.
where Riot would go out to other game companies
Mm-hmm.
and have them make games based on these stories.
Oh.
They closed down the Riot Forge, which didn't mean that those game companies went out of business or anything. They
Oh,
didn't get
yeah,
laid
yeah.
off. They're just no longer able to make the Riot based game.
Yeah, no, that's more what I meant. Not that they like actually lost their jobs, but that they lost this.
They closed down the
system.
root. Yeah. If you want to talk about actual layoffs, they laid off like the entire team, or like repurposed the entire team for Legends of Runeterra. Like the entire, because like Legends of Runeterra was basically shut down.
Oh, right. Which
That
was
a
that
Riot
one?
the card game, like
the card game.
the RuneScape
Weird.
version, like their version of RuneScape.
Uh-huh.
Like they shut that all down. Even though Legends of Runeterra had so much lore added,
Mm-hmm.
like I don't even know all the lore added because there's just a lot of lore in that game.
It's unfortunate that we can still sit here and like hope for the MMO when they did that. Because it sort of seems more like they wouldn't.
I don't really have any hope for the MMO. Because the MMO was never like officially announced or anything either.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just more speculations and stuff. But with all the layoffs and stuff, I don't have hopes for a lot of those things.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, obviously, yeah, it'd be really cool if they did that. But I can't see them doing it when that was their answer to a high effort spinoff game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man.
And closing Riot Forge. So it's just like, I don't believe them if they were to. Well, okay. They never said it themselves.
Went with 2XKO. Yeah, it's kind of surprising they still went with 2XKO too.
Yeah, because 2XKO is like incredibly high effort so far. Like,
yeah, it looks so good too.
They've done a really good job with what they've got going on so far. So I'm impressed that it is allowed to exist.
I think it's allowed to exist because fighting games is one of like the three big competitive scenes.
Right. Yeah. It does align more with the kinds of things that they would support, I guess.
Yeah, because it's like the big competitive scenes are shooters, fighting games, and MMOs.
Yeah,
not MMOs. Are the MOBAs.
Yeah, so they kind of got it cornered.
They have the big three.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nothing. Right. I keep forgetting that's Riot.
Valorant.
Yeah, I even mentioned it before, but I forgot about that
because it's a completely different universe.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if it was the same universe, I think we'd know by now.
Don't worry, it's a canon universe in the.
Oh boy.
They've had crossover stuff.
Wait, they have?
Yeah. Oh god, let me see if I can find what it was.
I don't. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know anything about Valorant, so it's just something I
know next to nothing.
I know how it plays because I've seen people play it. I've tried to watch people play it. Keyword is tried. I just don't. I don't think methodical shooters are kind of my thing, but CS:GO.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Stuff like that.
I'm not a big one either. Yeah, so the Sentinel of Light event had a crossover with.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even understand entirely what it was. It was weird. It was weird. Because like they were appearing in the client or it was.
So it wasn't even like a full crossover. It was just
no, there was no characters in the game. The other weird thing is there was two characters that were released like at the same time, and they had like identical kits.
Weird.
Let me see.
Wait, across each game?
Yeah, kind of. Like they had their own differences and stuff, but they were the same basic premise for the characters because they were co-developed at the same time.
Oh. Huh.
So those are the two characters.
Oh.
They're both lightning based shooters.
Well, I've seen her. Yeah.
Which one? The left one or the right one?
I think the right one.
Okay.
The right
Yeah,
one's the Valorant one. Wait, no, the left
the
one's
right,
the Valorant one.
the left one's the Valorant one. The right one's
Yeah, no, because their hairstyles are exactly the same.
Yup. They
That's
were
funny.
released at the same time too. And not only that, they both have like lightning finger guns. They also so Zeri is a very unique champion in League of Legends.
Mhm.
She's one of the Piltover character, the Zon character. Well, she's Zon character, not Piltover.
Okay.
She's a Zon character. But she is the only character in League of Legends to have her auto attacks be all skill shots.
Oh, is that
So
is that a bad thing?
No. But I don't know if you can kind of see it in the video. You see how she like the when she's doing the little machine gun shots?
Uh-huh.
That's her auto attack. That
Oh.
her auto attacks instead of right clicking someone are when you press Q.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, it is really, really weird. And it's a skill shot, so it can be blocked by minions and stuff. And so you basically have to spam the Q button to like attack.
Weird. That doesn't seem
they
very
wanted to give
good.
They wanted to give people in it is good. She's really good.
Okay.
They've literally had to nerf her out of existence because she's too good.
Okay. Well, there you go. I guess. Wait, what was she like on launch then?
Oh, she was so disgusting on launch. It was like her damage numbers are so high, and if put with an enchanter like Yumi or with like Yumi, the cat that like sits on you and like doesn't she was just a menace that could 1v5 an entire team in like seconds.
Okay. Well, then, yeah. It's interesting though, because when some of these characters get released, it feels like they're put there to make like an impact, and they don't really care so much about the balance, and then because they just know they're gonna nerf them later. I don't know if it's always that intentional, but it sort of feels like it happens like that in some games sometimes. Looks cool though.
Yeah, so 3 years ago. Let me see exactly when was Zarya released.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she was released in 2022.
Hmm.
So that was January 2022. So that was just over 3 years ago. Like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About.
So so she was released 7 months before this post was. She had 33 pentakills in pro play.
Oh my goodness. That's wild.
Yeah, she was kind of too strong. She was too strong in pro play.
Yeah.
Because you kind of were just like your bingo board, literally free space was Zeri gets a pentakill.
Yeah.
She was basically picker ban, and if you didn't ban her, you had to pick her.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad.
Seeing that ult too.
Yeah. So the highest amount in the same amount of time was Kaisa, who only had 18 pentakills within 7 months.
So she was just
she
crazy.
She
broken,
basically
man.
doubled that number. Yeah, she almost doubled that number.
That's so funny. And then she's just a Valorant character, also.
Yeah, she's basically just a Valorant character. It's like she can go over walls. She runs really fast. She can have piercing bullets when she uses her dash. It's
That's interesting.
It's insane how just disgustingly broken she was when she came out.
So all they really did was like take down the numbers. But
Oh, they had to take down so many numbers.
it can she shoot through walls?
Yes, she has a projectile. She can, if she hits it into a wall, it'll make a giant projectile across the wall.
Okay.
And she can when she's also dashing across the wall, she can also shoot that while she's dashing. So while she's on top of a wall, it'll automatically make that giant laser.
That's so funny. So basically, you could also never escape from her.
Yeah, she's really fast.
Okay.
She also gains a ton of move. She gains while she's attacking and stuff, she also gains stacking movement speed.
That's funny.
Yeah. Let me see.
You can just have somebody sprint across the map and kill you.
Yeah. Okay,
Or
yeah, so let's
sprint away.
see.
I
So
wonder if
she
they'll-
used she used to have on every on hit attacks apply for every single bullet that was fired. Even with like those little you see how like when she shoots her normal auto attack it has like a bunch of bullets?
Yeah.
That used to have on hit effects on like every single bullet. And now it only applied one. They tried to change that so it only applied one. That was a hot fix.
Right. They panicked.
Her movement speed was reduced. Her health ratio was reduced. Her burst fire was a bug fixed. Her bug fixed. Her lightning damage was reduced by it was reduced from 10, 20, 30 to 10, 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
But they made it so like a critical strike now at that point. And
Right.
then they had to they reduced her base damage, they reduced her AP ratio. They increased a bonus damage factor against low health targets to help make up for a little bit of that. But they reduced the base damage of that even lower. They increased the the AP ratio on that portion though.
This is how you know you've really made a character.
She's such a complicated character. Let's see, because reduced.
It almost goes to the point of like, did they not think that this was going to be the result when they made this character?
Yeah.
Like,
let me see.
How do they not see this one coming?
Then the next patch she was nerfed in, reduce, health gross increased, armor reduced, HP ratio reduced back to what for like even more. Her burst fire was slightly increased. Cooldown was nerfed. Movement speed reduced. It's and then literally 2 patches later, reduced, slightly increased, reduced, slightly increased, reduced, slightly increased, reduce.
So, do people still play her? Is the question.
Yes, but she's not that good right now.
Right. And honestly, what usually happens when pro play is very important to this game, at least in their eyes, I imagine.
Yep.
So,
100%. There are a lot of champions that are nerfed based around pro play.
Yeah.
And she is one of them.
And so I 100% believe that she'll never be nearly as good as she was again. And that's probably a good thing. I would say. But
you want to talk about like issues with pro play though? There's a character named Rise. He has gone through 4 complete rework.
Really?
Because he was so busted in pro play that they had to completely change him.
Huh.
Like he had like his entire abilities and like how they work and stuff all reworked multiple times.
Wait, Rise? Did you
Rise.
say? Okay.
Yep. RYZE. Blue Man. Let me see.
Where's this guy from?
Nowhere.
Oh.
He is a wandering mage.
Oh,
He is probably one of the oldest beings on Runeterra that were from Runeterra.
oh, interesting.
Yeah. He did get a model rework.
Uh huh.
He used to look real ugly. Let me see. I'm pulling up some images of his
His older look.
yeah. Um and then he had a slightly different look in one of the in like he had a slightly different look in one of the anime. But like that the one on the left is his old model and it is ugly.
Oh, what the?
Hey, he is ugly.
Wow. Look at the texture.
That was him back in 2009.
So on the right side, that's what they have him as now.
Yeah, that's how he looks now. Is the right side.
Okay. Yeah, that's a Megamind looking.
Yeah,
crazy.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, that's ugly.
Is ugly.
I'm glad
He's gone through like 3 to 4 different gameplay mechanics and like complete different like how things work.
Huh. And they landed on something that worked, or they're still doing it. He's still broken.
No. So one of their most recent rework had attempted to do was Rise used to be a pick that was only done in high elo and pro play.
Right.
It used to never be picked or played by any of the low elo people because he was a hard character to play.
Right.
But like high skill ceiling, high amount, like if you knew how to play him, you were good at him. He was an amazing character. The thing is though,
teleport people.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll explain that here in a second. So he used to be really complicated but really strong. He is now he's kind of weak but more accessible to people and easier to play. The downfall is like the Rise mains and stuff aren't really satisfied with that because it's not what they liked.
Right.
But the problem was they had to keep nerfing Rise because it's too good in pro play, and the pros even after nerfs found ways to still make him broken.
Oh. Well,
yeah, so so he's been one of the hardest champions for them to battle.
Okay, by the way that this game, like the idea of the game in my head, I feel like positioning is very important. So is there genuinely any way not to make a character that can teleport people to a location not broken? Like, is there a way?
That's the fun part. That's the fun part. You got to nerf him a lot.
Like you would literally have to say you can't use him. Like,
yeah. Okay. So one of the original versions of this ultimate, he was allowed to. Rise would still be able to teleport himself out even if he was seated in it.
Oh.
So even if you stunned him or knocked him up, if he was somewhere within that portal area, he would still leave.
Yeah.
So one of the most broken things people did with that for a while was there's an item called Zanya's Hourglass, which turns you invincible and invulnerable, and it basically makes you a statue that can't be hit or damaged. It makes you that way for like 3 seconds or something. So
long enough to get the warp.
Yes, yeah. So Rise would cast his ultimate, and then he would go Hourglass so that he'd come out of Hourglass after he's already teleported.
Wow.
And so they had to nerf it. So if he's any type of CC'd, he's just not he can't teleport with everything else that goes to the portal.
I mean, I kind of feel like that makes sense, though.
Yeah, no, it definitely does, and that's one of the reasons they had to nerf. It's one of the ways they nerf.
Huh.
Well, sorry about my bot running
No, it's okay.
in the chat.
It's all right.
Yeah, but yeah, Rise is pretty simple otherwise at this point. The last rework didn't really necessarily change what his abilities did, but more how they interacted and how easy they were.
Right.
Yeah, it's just kind of sad. I'm like, oh, I wish he was still more complicated.
Yeah. I mean, well, I guess you can at least go paint if you want to be complicated.
Yeah, because because basically one of his things is the more AP he has, the more mana he gets,
Uh-huh.
and the more mana he has, the more AP.
Oh, so it just kind of scales on itself, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. It's like it doesn't scale based on the gains from the other portion of that passive. But like if you buy an item with like like 900 mana, you'll get like a portion of that as ability power. Or
Oh.
if you buy an item with like 100 ability, you get like a chunk of mana.
Hmm.
And so the more you stack those ability things, the more damage he'll do. The fun thing is there's 2 items in the game he can buy, which just give him a ton of AP and mana. So he just gets a lot of it. Let me see how much of he actually gets from it.
Hmm.
Right. Let's get from and let's see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the exact like what is the stat what is the passive conversion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they change his passive? Wait.
I mean, it sounds like they would have. But what you said.
Oh, okay, wait, okay, so they did slightly change it. So he only increases his maximum mana by AP. He doesn't gain more AP. He doesn't gain more mana from AP anymore. Sorry, he doesn't gain more AP from mana. But he gets he increases his maximum mana by 10% for every 100 AP he gets. And his Q has a mana and an AP scaling, so that's where they moved it to.
Okay.
So yeah, all of his abilities have mana scaling on, and just not his passive anymore. Like his Q has a 55% AP ratio, 2% bonus mana ratio, 70%. His W is a 70% AP ratio, 4% bonus mana ratio. His E is a 50% AP ratio with a 2% bonus mana ratio. Whoa, it's crazy.
Is there anybody else who just kind of dominates the pro play?
Yes, I can actually look at because it varies. I
mean, I can only imagine.
Let me see.
Also, just based on the timing of everything, we probably shouldn't actually go into Piltover and Zon tonight.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of just going off of characters here and there.
So I was thinking probably the next time that we're able to do it, which might end up being, I don't know,
a couple weeks from now. Yeah,
early October.
I mean that gives you some time to start one of the games.
That is true. I might be able to start one of the games.
If you do Mage Seeker, we can converse over what your thoughts are on Mage Seeker and how the lore affected it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is, let me see. Can I see the stats? champions. Can I see?
Oh, she can do the dash downward.
Let's see.
Can she do it upward? She can.
Okay, so some of the most picked champions in pro play are Wukong,
Oh,
Rel, and Alistar. Those are like the top 3 most picked champions.
really?
Yeah.
I think of those, I don't really know about Rel. So we went
talked
over
about
Wukong.
Rel. She is.
Wait, did we?
We also went over Rel. Yeah, Rel was a Nox.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's her. Okay.
The metal girl.
Yeah. With the horse.
Let me see if I can find a better.
That I thought was a centaur.
Okay. So
Because I did look.
Okay. I did find a better. Okay, here's a better one. Because that was like overall. In the most recent time, the most picked champion is Ambessa.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
She's very, very busted.
Because they wanted her to be.
Yes.
Like, let's be real here.
Yes. She has an 18.8% pick rate and a 53% win rate.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
The second place is Kaisa. I don't think we talked about her much yet, did we?
I believe we might have mentioned her.
Because we didn't really talk about Shurima, did we?
I don't know what that is, so no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She's
a Shuriman Void champion. She's at 16.7%, and she's also the champion I mentioned that had the second highest amount of pentakills in a 7-month period.
Oh, yeah.
At 18. She has a higher win rate though. She's at 57.5% win rate.
She looks cool.
And then third place is still Alistar though. Alistar is a 12% pick rate and a 40% win.
Wow.
Alistar is a really solid support.
Mm-hmm.
A really solid support character. You won't know who Kiana is. We haven't talked about her. We have Lee Sin, who we just talked about. He's at an 11.3 pick rate with a 66.7% win rate.
Oh.
He is probably one of the most popular. He is probably one of the most popular champions of all time.
Wait, what was the name again?
Lee Sin.
Oh.
The blind monk.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons he's one of the most popular champions is because of one thing that he gets to do where it's called insecting. Where I don't know if you know the terminology.
I don't.
It's so basically it's where you dive into the enemy and you basically knock one of the enemies back into your team.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see how he has like the movement abilities, and his ultimate ability just kicks an enemy forward.
So he's good with positioning people.
Yes.
The way that you want him to.
So yeah, so he.
But not with just like a simple hook or anything.
Oh
just
yeah, no. So he has to dive full in and then just throw the enemy back.
Yeah.
A lot of times, what happens is when when you land your Q ability, the projectile on an enemy, you dash in with it. They basically you flash behind them after you press your R button.
Yeah.
And so when you flash, it'll kick them towards your allies instead of.
That's interesting.
You'll reposition it. Yeah. Let me see if I can grab one real quick.
So you can just like go right at him.
Yeah.
And kick him away. Which I feel like is probably more surprising than a hook because people are probably used to dodging hooks from like 10 years now.
I just want a real quick clip of this. Let me see if I can find a good one here. Yeah, it's okay, yeah. So here's a Reddit post of a clip from pro players doing it. It's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty.
Let me see. We won't play the audio just in case.
Yeah. There's no music. I think it's just talking for the
Oh,
most
okay.
part.
Wait, no. Let me see if I can see it, because there's somebody who is not familiar. I don't know what skin is in.
Lee Sin is
either.
on the red team, by the way.
On the red time. Oh, okay. That'll help.
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely already happened.
Oh, it has? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So where in this does it happen? Let me see. Is DK Canyon the player who's doing it?
Yes.
Okay. So I see him running in there. Oh wait, so he's on the other side, so he's gonna kick them into the. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, when that one enemy just flies into the team and they just all dogpile on him.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
that was an actually insane one, especially because the person he dashed in on was not the person he kicked.
Oh. So he dashed into somebody else and then kicked somebody else into the pile.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
So who he dashed in on was the enemy support Karma.
Oh.
Which was KDF Hoyt.
Mm-hmm.
He landed his Q on Hoyt. He dashed to the control ward with one of his abilities, and then so that he could get in range to dash to Hoyt. And then he goes in. Hoyt flashes away from their ADC, but not in time. So Canyon kicks what's their name? Kicks Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
The name changes into like Chinese characters after. But, he kicks Teddy into his team, and they just destroy Teddy.
That's
and then just
funny.
wins them it just won them basically the entire fight.
Wow. So very popular in pro play
yes.
then.
Yes.
Interesting.
He is one of jewelry work, so that he got a whole new model and animation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really cool.
That is cool.
I would say I definitely like I've been watching a lot more of the pro games happening recently, like the Worlds play-ins and stuff, because Worlds is happening soon.
Oh.
And so I always do like to watch the Worlds because the pro players are so good at the game, and you can learn a lot by watching pro players.
See, the thing is, I wouldn't have had any interest in it before, but now that I actually know kind of what's going on. I mean, this is
you
obviously
won't know what's happening in the game.
Well, no, I won't know what's happening in the game. No, but I know
the characters,
like specific characters to kind of look for, and a vague idea of what they might do when looking for them. And that is so much more than I ever knew about the game. That it's just like it's almost ridiculous.
Yeah. And honestly, if you want to learn what characters do, the honest to God best way to learn what they do is to just play ARAM and just let the game choose your character for you. Because ARAM is all random, so it's basically just everyone has to run down a single lane, and you all just do massive team fights the entire time.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun because you just gotta mess.
I do wish that honestly more characters with large amounts of or more games with large amounts of characters would do just randomized modes, because otherwise it's kind of hard to, I would have no idea who to pick if I were to pick the game up at this point.
And playing ARAM lets you learn what kind of characters do and what you like about them. See, I know I used to main Talon, if you remember him. I used to main Talon for the first long while until I swapped over to support, and then I just played every single support I came across until Rakan came out, and then I fell in love with his gameplay.
Yeah.
I'll say I know you were probably thinking about. Was there any other questions?
Well, I did wonder. Well, no, I think it would probably get into like specified stuff about Piltover and Dawn.
Keep it brief. Okay, about Piltover.
Yeah. So I feel like I would want to.
I would say I can let you know if it would go in too deep. but like, what is the question?
Well, I already know it's kind of involved. Like, like what?
Let me prep.
What of the stuff in Arcane is it's just too long because it's like I want to know what of that was adapted from the game.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely something we can go over next. There is a decent portion of things that were adapted, but also things that were new,
right?
And massively changed. Like I mentioned before, Hex Tech was completely changed.
Yeah.
And that leaves a drastic overhang in the game. A bunch of characters' backstories.
Wait,
so
hold on.
See how that goes.
A very brief check. Cat. Okay, I was just wanting to make sure that you were still here because we've been like yapping back and forth so much that I wondered if you had anything to add to the thing about the pro players, because I don't want to go exactly into all of the Piltover and Son stuff quite yet. I want to save it for next time. But do you actually have a player or like a kind of player that you like to watch, or what would be a good way to get into watching the pro league stuff?
Now that's the thing. I have no idea. When it comes to every game I play, I start watching the professional stuff.
Yeah.
And for League, I didn't really like. I don't know. I didn't really look for a team that I really really enjoyed, other than T1, I guess. And everybody likes T1, and that's because that's obviously the best team.
Right.
So like
Faker.
I'm like, I like watching Faker because he's Faker.
It's so funny because it's from the outside perspective of somebody who has never watched a League game. I have seen Faker. I have seen like animations of Faker like in the whole style of the series and stuff, and it's like, man, this is crazy. They put a lot of effort into these promos.
Yeah.
The Unkillable Demon King, man. He's
yup. I honestly recommend
actual freaking
yeah.
When your nickname is the Unkillable Demon King, you got it, bro.
Yeah.
I would recommend at least watching like some tutorials on the game and what the goals are of the game.
Yeah.
Before actually going and watching pro play. So
no, I played Smite.
Yeah, then you probably have a general.
Like I'm half joking, but like the general gist of like the Conqueror mode in Smite, I think, where it was the 5v5 and you have to
go kill the towers. You have to kill the towers and then
kill the towers. Go to a certain
kind
thing.
of understand. Then the other part is just understanding the neutral objectives. Kind of. And which is like Baron, Dragon, and like if you want to know, like Dragon, they affect multiple portions of them. They change after the first after the first 2 dragons are killed, like the map changes.
Oh, really?
Into a unique form.
See,
based on what the next dragons are.
The way that I always understood is like certain objectives give you certain buffs. Is that the case?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So like going to a specific objective, trying to beat it, you sort of have to like know what your opponents are going to go for or what they're going to try and do, etc. And whether or not you can intercept them or beat your or lie in wait in the lanes in between and try and ambush them, etc. Like the strategies seem to like vaguely form in my head of like what some of these engagements would look like, but have I sat there and mentally acknowledged them as they are happening? No, I haven't. But it's like conceptually I feel like I understand how a League game would go, if you put me in one, I'm not gonna do any of that, because all I did in Smite was like run things down the middle in arena, and just I would probably enjoy ARAM because of that, honestly. But everything else has just been sort of like, I will look at League gameplay and not, even though I vaguely know what the objectives could be and are, my brain just goes blank. And I just
honestly, looking what those objectives, I definitely
I think it'll help now. Now, because I also have the frame of reference of like what some of the characters do, why they might be doing certain things that they might be doing, and I know a place that I can go look up the character abilities and things if I really needed to know. So
if you're really like, what does this character actually do?
Yeah.
Bro.
And I feel like I've definitely seen some of the characters that people have played, but I think it gets into like Bilgewater stuff, which I'm also interested in. But
yeah, Bilgewater is definitely an interesting area.
That I think I'll save that for after Piltover ends on, though.
Yeah. I'd say there's definitely a decent amount of build. Because that is the closest region to the Shadow Eye.
Oh, okay. So it kind of overlaps with that a little.
A little bit, yeah.
I didn't know that Ruined King was so long, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, I never really looked to see how long that is.
So here's actually my question. Do you want to get into that, because it's going to be a while before we play another one? Would you like to join me for playing Mage Seeker? Because I think that's going to be the first one.
I think it depends on the day and
time for sure.
Say, I think you can definitely go into it playing by there, but I was.
Oh wait, sorry, you cut out a little bit. I didn't understand.
Let me sit up. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was about to say, don't wait up for me, especially. Definitely, I think you can still go in if Gat wants. Gat can.
Yeah.
Definitely don't necessarily wait, especially since we're getting closer and closer to getting some of these, like feel free to go ahead and like just learn about like the games.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting to go in. It doesn't have to be all of us necessarily. I'm interested in having somebody there to talk to about the things that are happening, but I understand that it's probably kind of hard to schedule all three of us just based on the days that keep occurring. Well, we didn't meet for like what 3-4 weeks or something.
And I mean, if you're curious about something while playing,
yeah, no, I'll probably message you about it as well. But yeah, I think I have decided it's going to be Mage Seeker first.
Okay.
And even then, I'm still like tossing it over in my head whether or not to even have anybody there, because it could just be one that I want to like play just by myself. But it's an interesting idea for sure. I've wanted to go through it from the perspective of having the actual background of things, and it actually has helped me want to play those games. Because again, the whole reason that I'm doing this, I've always thought League was cool. I've always felt like
it's just a hard game to get into.
Well, yeah, it's just it is a hard sell as a game by itself. As somebody who's only played one MOBA and only sort of liked it. So, from all of this, it's definitely improved my opinion of the goings on in the world and stuff, and I've wanted to see more of it. So I feel like the side stories are a perfect thing for that. It is unfortunate that they have not continued, that they're not going to. But
Yeah.
at least when you play what's there, it's like 5 games, I think. 6? I think it's 6.
Side games?
Yeah.
There's something. It's somewhere. Because there's the Ziggs games, Blitzcrank game.
Is it
Echo
Blitzcrank game?
Yeah, it's a little mini game. It's a little weird mini game.
Oh.
That's a Silas game, the Echo game, Ziggs, Blitzcrank, Nunu, Ruin King. It's about 6.
Yeah. It's about. And I guess. Well, I mean, it doesn't follow that umbrella, but 2XKO is there as well. It just doesn't have a story.
Not a side. It's not. It's not technically.
No. Yeah, I don't think they would ever really put like a full story mode in this. They just kind of gave people tutorial.
Curious about that.
Well, no, tutorial dialogue is all we really get from this, and maybe some character interactions.
Well, it's still only in the open beta, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely early on. I don't believe
I was
that
about to say. I feel like at the full release they could release a.
I mean, they could. I guess it really just depends on how well it's doing, because I think they're gonna have to do their monetization magic to maybe get some things going there, do some skins,
We can hope.
Look, if they start selling skins in this, I guarantee they're gonna.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely champions in the game. There's definitely if definitely would want to buy Blitzcrank has a really funny.
I mean, Ari's also in the game. So
Yeah, oh yeah, Ari.
As the classic skin haver.
Yeah, because Blitzcrank has this.
Which one?
Blitzcrank has this skin right.
Oh yeah.
Could just 2
No,
cats
that
and
would
a
be
robot
amazing.
suit.
Yeah. That would be awesome. They gotta do it. But yeah, I'm going to end for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Have anybody?
All right.
Anybody?
I mean, there's plenty going on there.
I'll say feel free to take a pick, and I will join you in rating.
I mean, how far are you in Silksong?
I mean, I probably won't stick around too much.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Act 2 though.
Because I was just seeing that Achi went on with Silksong like a few minutes ago, so we could probably rate him.
We can definitely rate Achi. I was gonna say I probably won't stick around too. I will.
I probably not either. But yeah, rated run is fine. But still.
I gotta go take care of some.
Yep. But yeah, thank you for joining, Kat. Thank you for listening. I don't know what you were doing in the meantime. But
sorry if we were kind of just rambling.
We're being very annoyed to XKO, so.
At 2XKO, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry I wasn't playing with you. I felt like I couldn't focus on both. On it. But
no, I understand
just
that.
Jumping around with when practicing, I could do that and kind of split the focus, but not actually fighting you. I noticed that there was one point where it was just the randomest super humanly imaginable, and it actually hit, and I was so surprised. But I knew I wasn't paying attention fully.
Right. I did start my raid.
Yeah, I'll start mine. But yeah, it was a fun time. I do enjoy these a lot, and I want to see. Well, we'll do all the scheduling stuff whenever.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I got the next couple. I've been this time around very.
yeah, for sure.
Especially with the Monopoly.
Yeah, with all that stuff that went on.
Yeah, that we're not gonna talk.
Yep.
I will see you guys later. Then thank you guys all for stopping by tonight. Let's go say hi to Silksong.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.
Bye.